Yes.
Because you instead gave what? You gave a quiz, isn't it?
Quiz. Yes.
Yeah, but if it was the other format of assignment, you'd be seeing the work here. Are we there? And you'd click on here where there's grade and you put a mark. So what you do, since you gave a grade, you go back to the other tab. You go up there is somewhere where there's the tab up. You see where there is our body on top, where there is WhatsApp, application, then this tab, online class, P1. In the browser, okay. So this time what you do, you click on a learner, click on a learner. Click on the learner, the first learner, on the learner's name. Okay. Then you click on the work, our body. Then you view details. Click. We are not seeing the work.
It's taking us back.
You should be able to see the form. Click on instructions. Click on instructions. Click on instructions. Okay, that's where I wanted. Now click on that quiz that you created. Okay, so when you have set a quiz, you click on the pencil, you go back to the form, and then you click on, so this form, you find it under instructions tab. So when you click there, click on responses. Click on responses, up there. Now click on individual. So here you'll be able to see insights of what the work. Those who got 10 points, you scroll down a bit. Scroll down, you see where those who got 10 points, those who got all the learners, you can see that most of them passed. Then you can see which question they failed the most. I think that you can see that maybe this particular question they failed, so you can go and do emphasis. This one, maybe they had a misconception on this part. Now you go back up now. We are going to see the individual work. That is now general summary. So click on individual. So this is the first learner. Scroll down. So this is what the learner got. The learner got 10 points. I think that. So one thing I've realized on this form, when you are setting a form, you should be putting there the learner's name first. Because for now, you are just going to be marking that this is learner 1. Now you go back to the other side of our body. The tab of our body, up. So you go to student work. Student work. Okay. So now, yeah, so you should do, because you never put, so when you come here, this was the, Bariseka was the first to submit. Bariseka, so he's number 1. You go to the other side of Blanca quiz. He has got 10 marks, so you put for him here 10 marks. Here, down. Yeah, he has got 10 marks. So you go back the other side to the blank quiz. No. The second tab. The next tab up there. Up, no, the next one, blank quiz. The next, that tab, yeah, that one. Go the next student. So that is the next student. That will also go 10. I think that, but because you never asked for the name, that's why you cannot see the name. You're just seeing the questions only had that. So now we just need to know that the first person here is the first person on the other side. I'm seeing he also got 10 marks. Are we there? So you go back to our body, and you see that is for Joanne. So when you are setting a quiz next time, let the first question always be, what's your name? Are we there? You go. Now these marks are drafts. We can after that return all. So you go back after you say click on return. Then you see the students will be notified. So you can return for those who are say good work. So you are returning for 2 students. So you click on return. So it is going to return to them a notification that they have got work. So those 2 have been marked. So now the next is Ogwengon Alex. So you go to the quiz. Ogwengon Alex is number 3. I think that here, first go where there is sort by status. Okay, it's fine. Now there could be a challenge with the, you might sort badly and you take a number one here to be, yet you have sorted with a different parameter. So the best thing is when we are making the quiz, we ask the name. So in the quiz you'll see the name, then you come and give the mark here. That is the, yeah. So the thing was, you open the form you find it under instructions, and then you also go to grades, and that's where you find the names of the students. Then in the form you open it in edit mode, and then you start marking.
Now another question. Why are the responses showing that they are 39 yet the submitted ones are 25?
The submitted ones are 25.
Yeah, 25 submitted in or turned in. However,
maybe some, you see the form, maybe others filled in the form and never submitted, because when you are filling in a form, it brings an option of turn in or not. So a learner might fill in like 20 questions or 50 questions, and if saves it fast without turning in, then he can come back tomorrow and edit before he turns in. So some of those learners, they filled in the form, but at the end of the form, they never clicked on turn in. Are we there? Okay. There's another teacher who said that he has an assignment he did. So, is there another member?
Yes, sir.
Hey,
I've learned that one well. Thank you very much for the lecture. But I would like to know how to help these ones who turn in without. Anyway, let's first go to primaries. Let's first go to primary 5, English, primary 5.
Are you able to share or you cannot?
I don't have the permission to share.
Hey. No, you can. Unless if you're not using the computer.
It's open. It's open.
Okay. Let me share. Thank you very much. Let me share. Okay. Let me first go to the Google Class. Then I see them. Okay. Now let me see them here and open for you. Thank you. Okay, open that. Okay. So now let me share and then we see. Let me share and then we see. Share the screen. Hey. Okay, it is here. Thank you. Okay, can we see?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. So when we look at primary 5, no, please. We get to primary 5 due tomorrow. This one is due tomorrow. So
you click on grades.
I come to my
classwork if you want to upload.
Okay, sorry. It's okay. So I come to grade. Okay. I'm clicking grade. My internet is staying unstable.
The internet today has been, even me here, I'm just in Luganda Bagamba, I'm just here.
Many of them have submitted and the work is empty.
Which kind of
even me now it is saying unstable. Assignment.
Which kind of exercise did you give? Was it a quiz or?
No, it was just I used the Google document.
Okay. They were supposed to just edit and submit and fill in.
Some of them did very well, really.
I'm not seeing the work. Is it my computer?
But others cannot edit. Others
is it loading members on your end? I'm seeing as if it is stuck.
Even me, I'm not seeing
it's
anything.
not
I'm just
opening.
seeing
It's just
online
moving.
Is the internet slow? Maybe you
It's
refresh.
loading. Great, this is loading. Okay. Today I don't know what has happened with this internet. Oh no. It's not
You
giving
refresh.
us
Refresh. You
How do
press
we
the
refresh?
other thing up there. There is where there are two arrows, and there's one which is like this, pointing down. The other side on no.
Yes,
where there's WhatsApp up here. And that one.
I have seen. It has refreshed. So let me try opening the grades again. Wow, it has come.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Close the X.
Wonderful.
Close the X. Close the X. Close all of those ones. Okay. So you have so far given one assignment.
Yes.
And for you, the marks are there, unlike the quiz.
I have marked
some.
Marked? I have marked some. These ones are very bright. When you see how they are.
Now click on one and view submission. Now, when it takes you on the submission page, we should be able to switch to the next without going back the other side. We should be able to see the work, and you see the work the learner has submitted, and you can read through, and then you see this one I give him.
So this is how I commented, like this. Here we use at night.
But the learner has the learner filled in.
The learner has filled in.
This is on until and the like.
Yes.
Then you come this side and give a mark. This side where there is 6 out of 8.
Yes, I gave the mark.
And you also put a comment down.
I put comments here.
Yeah, but I'm seeing good attempt down.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Now I'm seeing 2 documents up there. I see where there is Agava and then edited. Click on edited and we see. So a learner may submit to, and once you click on something, it opens here, whether it is a picture or a PDF or whatever. So a learner may have submitted like 4 files, so you can read through quickly. After you have finished that one, you just go up there and you go to the next student. I see where there's 6 out of 8 up here, Agava Monica. Click on that one, you have finished marking, click there, go to the next one. And you also see this one has also done something. You also quickly pass through.
This one has turned in and the one which is not done.
You put there a 0 and you say please first fill in before. Down here the grade and a private comment down. You say please always fill in the Google Doc first to fill in your answer before turning in. So members, are you seeing that? The rest of the members?
For sure, I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Because on WhatsApp, people just throw things in a group. You also put the mark, put a 0. And you can even decide to return that mark immediately, or you will return later. There is something up there. Return, I think up.
I've seen.
If you return, the learner will get an email immediately. The learner will get an email telling him that your teacher has returned your work, you got a 0. And the problem, the comment is there. Then you go to the next
will collapse. The father will collapse after reading.
No. That is the first attempt. That is the first whatever. So, so I've actually streamed this video. I'm going to share it in the group. The other members who have not come. So you can switch through and you see those who have done something. This one has done something. Yes. Betty change exercise. How you want to go back?
Yes.
You click on this other tab, online class P5 gradebook. When the moment you open this submission, they open it in a new tab. So the marks will be automatically recorded here, and at the end of the day, we shall have all the assignments here, which you keep giving. And by the way, I want us at the end of the month to set a real exam, and we put it up, and we tell the learners to do, and they get marks, and they get their report, their results. Those who will have managed to do something.
Good.
Yeah. So.
This so is learned.
Yeah. So they should be an option. So for the Google form does not open directly here in the classroom as it is for the other exercises. The Google form, you first click on instruct. You click on the grades, then you click on instructions tab. There you find the form which you made. You click on it. You go in edit mode, and then you click on responses, and then you go to individual. There you'll see each individual's responses. And for the forms, I said, ideally it will be better we start with the student's name, such that it helps us to connect the Google form responses to the list of students' names and their grades. So you look there, you put the grade here manual, because I think the form doesn't submit, but I'll investigate more about it. Okay, members, any other questions? So what the learners are doing, they are just, you go to the stream. First go to the stream.
Okay.
What the learners are doing, instead of going to classwork and they find the activity and then they turn in work, they are just coming to, once they log in, they go to the stream. Others are just powering there the work. If you scroll down, you may find some who have just uploaded the work just here, where it will not reflect. You scroll down, continue scrolling down. Anyway, and sometimes we give them activities. They come when there's no assignment for them to respond to. In this class, I don't think there are any who have. You see this? I don't see any work. So some learners come here. So for P5, I think there has been little activity, but in other classes, you find like in those of P1 and the like, you find the parents are just powering the work here in the stream. It's not supposed to be in the stream, and one learner is not supposed to see another learner's work. They are supposed to go to classwork and then they respond to an assignment, or they click on that due button there, and then they respond to an assignment.
Okay. Thank you very much for this wonderful sharing.
Okay, it's okay. I'm going to share this video with others so they can watch. Teacher Didas, I think that's all for now. Teacher, hello. I think, yes.
Then, I have another challenge. Maybe we can handle it next time. Now, when you are forming this quiz, in some instances where they need you to put short answers, and you need it to be automated, auto marking. Like, let's say if I ask a question, which animal eats rats? If the answer is cat, sometimes I can put there the required answer to be the cat. When a child writes cat without the article A, they will cross it, they don't mark it.
When a child writes cat without what? Capital C?
Without a capital C, when mine was a capital and she has written a small one. It is not marked right, so the child has to write the exact what the teacher has written when actually it's not possible. So
you as a teacher, when you are putting the answers, you have to think of alternatives in different ways how they are being written. We also have some rules there. You try to go to, I don't know if you can also do that because you may not have time. You try to share screen and let me show you. Let me show you from this side.
Okay, it's okay.
So I'm here. I am on my questions here. So when you are putting a quiz, it will ask you to to create a form. I think we know how to reach here. If I come here and I say classwork, so I'm a teacher and I want to create a quiz, isn't it? So I want to create a quiz assignment. So I'm going to say ICT quiz test. Okay. Okay, so okay, open the form below and choose and attempt all questions. Okay, so this is it. I thought it's good to set a due date so that it pops up in the learner's dashboard. You can give them a day or two. Time is optional. You can click on that as well. The topic here, I'd propose that we use the topic as the subject. The subject, if it is ICT, you call it ICT. If it is mathematics, you call it math as a subject. Then the title of the quiz is what you put here, the real lesson title. But the topic, let it be a subject. You may help us the other side in organizing.
Yes.
So when learners click on that, it will always. So when I do this, it automatically brings me to the quiz. Now,
Excuse me. I've not understood there. Where did we go? Where have we got the quiz automatically like that?
I just went and I said classwork. I went to classwork and I said new quiz assignment. Are we there?
Oh, yes.
Then I clicked on this part here. Are we there? Let me put on my annotations. I think you should be able to see my spotlight. I see my spotlight now?
Yes, yes, yes.
So when you click on this blank quiz, it brings this other part. So now, so if I come here and I ask, how many colors on the how many colors on what?
Rainbow.
Rainbow. How many are they?
7.
There are 7 colors.
There are 7, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now here, how many colors on the rainbow? Now this is multiple choice, but if I want multiple choice, I will fill in here several options, and then I will choose. And let me first try that. So if I say 7, then I put 3, and I put 5, and I put. Let me just put 7 also as a word. Now, if I come here and I expect 2 of these answers, I can say answer key, and I say this one and that one. Both of them are correct. Are we there?
I get you.
So if a learner answers any of those, it will give him. But if I want to choose the short answer,
you create question.
Great question too.
Okay, let me create question 2. So question 2, I click on this plus to create question 2. So I click on that plus. Then I come and say, who is the president of Uganda? Are we there? So I can choose. I want this one to just fill in a short answer. Are we there?
Yes.
Now I choose just an answer key here. There are no options. I click on answer key. Now under the answer key, I add Museveni. I put Museveni. I can put as many options. Are we there?
Okay.
I can put as many options of which I expect that very answer, which I expect the learner to what?
Okay.
So depending on the question, some questions are easy. If the answer was cat, you can say cat, capital letter, cat, small letters, cats. So you expect any of those. Those are the correct answers. Are we there?
Is this? Excuse me.
Yes.
There is that option of mark or other answers as incorrect.
Yeah. So mark all other answers as incorrect. These are the only answers. Then we specify the points here. Now, I know some of you are in this class. And if there's anyone here who is in this class as a student, you will try to attend to this question. So that is it. So this thing automatically, by the way, saves. You don't have to send it anywhere. Yeah? So this is my question here. Are we there? Let me just copy it. It's whatever here. But of course, for the learners, so after that, after I've done that, I just come back at this side. So this is this blank quiz of mine. I can change its title here, ICT quiz. So the moment I do that, it saves automatically. So if I come here and I say, if I come here and I refresh, all the things which I had put there, they will remain. This is the ICT quiz. It is a draft. So it automatically, even here, it has updated. So I can say assign, and I say assign. I assign all students, assign. I can even schedule it to be assigned on a given time. So the quiz is there. So the learners, for them, they will see something like this when they open it. And this one had only 0 points, so they will be able to select and then they will be able to answer. But for me, I'm a teacher, so it doesn't allow me. Okay, it is allowing me.
Sports Science University, where I still studying. Yeah, another one straight into the middle. So many attackers to watch here. Electric coming in. 4 attackers coming in. Which is that short set. That's where needs to away from him. They've got a quicker gap to try to get their hands up in time. Not quicker this time for Zani. 22-18.
Hello.
Right off. On the left-hand side. Behind the sheet.
One of us is on Olympics.
Sorry. But I think it's not Olympics blocking the signal. The person has just gone off. Oh, sorry.
So I think members, for me, what I've gotten in this, when the quiz is hard to set, but at times it makes marking easy.
Yes.
Because the child gets the marks there and what? And then. So you have to be just grading them according to what they have performed. But it takes time when you're organizing it.
It takes time to organize. However, sometimes I use my phone since I move. And I'm seeing it, I'm limited a bit. I don't know if I can share my screen.
Try.
Let me see. I feel I'm limited when it comes to my Google Classroom in a phone. I don't know. Let me see here. Share screen. Allow.
I think you are free to share.
Pardon?
You're allowed to share.
That's what I'm trying to do. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes,
please.
sir.
Okay, so I go to my Google Classroom. Is here. You're seeing where I am?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I tap classes. Let's say I have my senior 3 here. You see the options I have down here. Let me see if I can
Stream,
have it.
classwork, people.
That's how. And yet for him, I was seeing grades, and me now I don't see. Is it after punching on the subject? Let's say mine is literature. I click on literature.
21, 24.
Do you see how limited I am on phone?
We can see. Can you try to make the phone to be on?
First got classwork. Let him first got classwork.
Yes.
Okay, let me auto rotate my phone.
Aha. Yes.
Still that's all I have. He
First
said I
click
go to
in
classwork. Okay. Here is the poem. Okay, then I pick it because eventually, if it's an
First pick what you
assignment,
want.
Let's say English here. Okay.
Now you can go to instructions.
Okay, yeah. Instructions are here. As a father of 2 girls and 1 boy, write a will to distribute your property.
So it seems maybe with the phone, some things you are limited to them.
Understand. And also the fact that no one has done the assignment. It could also be.
It cannot bring the
grade. Yeah.
The grade.
Because this.
You first check. You first check these 3 dots here. What will you bring?
This still is for the phone. Just. It's not within.
I think it is because no one has yet turned in.
Attempted the assignment. Let me see. I also gave a GP assignment. I don't know if anyone attempted. Classwork, assignment, coronavirus, general paper. Zero.
None. Zero.
No one has turned in.
But it would give you. It would give you.
I'm sure it would, because in HSC it is very hard for you to have objectives, unless like GP. It's very hard for you to set questions of rule.
No,
but English paper too, I can.
First wait. Hello.
Yes, I'm getting you.
Okay, let me share the screen and I'll show you where they can do it with quiz.
And what I'm trying to tell you,
they cannot do objective, but there's where they say write a paragraph.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The essence is essay writing.
Yeah.
Section A. Then if it's section B is where you can set a quiz on number 5, the logic number.
Yeah.
So for me here, I'm interested in essay writing.
I think it will be very difficult for you. You can't use quiz.
Even right now, I'm having issues with English. That English is like CRE stroke SST. You have to teach paper 1 and paper 2, and each paper in senior 3 is given equal attention. Yes, paper 2 is given actually 2 doubles, and then paper 1 is given a single. Other schools give maybe a double. So I have to make sure if I did paper 1 this week, I have to miss it next week.
Oh no. And it will be difficult to review what has not been taught for a whole week.
So what I'm actually now doing is to make sure that I stay only on one paper for at least 2 weeks, then another paper for two weeks.
You try to share with admin, they might find an alternative for you.
Teachers, you are still on.
Yes, sir.
Hello, members, you are still on. I jumped off.
Network.
Yeah. So, teacher Annual, you have been sharing something there?
Yes, I was trying to show them also with mine, because I had given 2 assignments, but I have 0, because I was seeing that most of the instructions you have, I was not having them. So I realized that because I do not have any submissions returned.
Okay.
So whenever you don't have anyone who has attempted your work, you are limited. There are certain things I was not seeing, like I was not seeing grades, I was not seeing anything. But I checked my return, 0 attempts.
But are you a teacher in that class, or you are a teacher in that class?
Yes, I'm a teacher.
Okay. It's fine. Let us be. We give them some exercise in the presentation, and we just put it as material on Google Classroom. So when they go there, they don't see anywhere with an option of submitting, making a submission. But if we put it as we can put the material also, but also we extract that particular question and we put it as an assignment. So we can set a quiz, or we can set an assignment such that learners they will upload. So we are going to make some videos as admins, which we shall share with the learners on how to submit work well, because some of them have just been dropping it
on the page.
Yeah.
It's okay. At least we're also learning. It's a very good learning platform. This is actually has helped a lot. This is very good.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so members, I think we have shared. I think we should be, sometimes in those meetings we go and we just talk other things. We should be getting these demos when teachers are ready to share screen, and we handle things, not just a matter of talking on the surface. We get someone to share a screen, someone having a challenge with us making an assignment. He does it in the meetings there, and we want to. I was telling you, next week we are going to be having sessions to train other teachers. We are going to be having some admins who are going to be doing the trainings for the technical things, but us, the teachers who are on this program, we shall be invited to come in when we are free to come in and share on a number of things that we shall be discussing there. So that by the end of the 2 weeks, we have got some experience from this. We have shared with other teachers, and then Edify is going to be supporting several initiatives like this to start being managed by individual schools, which can host their school and that we break these lessons there. So we shall be breaking it down and getting more teachers empowered and more schools. But it will also depend on the school, whether the president is open in the schools on Saturday or not, I don't know. But we shall depend on that also, on to inform us on the next course of action.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes. Yes.
We could limit. Okay, it's good to have the meetings, but can we divide that meeting and say the first 15 minutes we share difficulties, then the rest of the 45 we do these demos?
Hello, can you do what?
The meetings, could we reduce the time for meeting and then increase more time for these demos?
Yeah, of course, that's what we want, but sometimes we find time rushing.
Because I realize that we're using a time for meetings, which is okay, but
sometimes we find time rushing. For me, ideally, I even wanted it not be exceeding 1 hour, but sometimes we find ourselves talking a
and the same
lot and
things
we
every
take a lot
day.
of time. But right now, these staff meetings for next week, we shall. I was saying now we have had
Network.
The network today is really bad.
enough of that. We shall be doing less strategies for the week. Teacher Solomon, teacher leaders, I think we are through. We can end here.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Thank you very much for sharing.